Recently, we told you Virginia's oyster industry is entering summer on stable ground after years of restoration and investment. But behind that steady supply are people doing work every day.
Yeah, so today, Jordie Clark takes us to a local oyster farm on the James River to show what it takes to keep Virginia oysters growing.
At Ragged Island Oyster in Carrollton, the work starts in the water. Owner Mike Fisher grows oysters along the James River, balancing harvest schedules, weather, and year-round production to keep oysters moving from farm to market.
When you think about oysters, think about the state of Virginia. Those are just industries that are sustainable, and we need to keep that going, as best we can and protect it.
Fisher says oysters are harvested fresh throughout the week, and the process requires constant maintenance from raising and washing oysters to keeping them cold and ready for customers.
Call us before Wednesday or before Friday. We usually pull them out of the water that same day. We have about 80 bags that we probably have between 10 and 12,000 oysters out there right now. And we're getting ready to add probably another 25 to 30,000 over the next couple of weeks.
But for Fisher, oysters are more than seafood. He says each oyster helps filter water and support the shoreline, benefits he says he's seen firsthand around the farm.
A full-grown oyster will filter 50 gallons of water a day. And they just clean up so much. We bring the shells back and we dump them out there. It'll protect erosion. You can go out there and there are just oysters everywhere that's growing on these rocks.
Fisher also works with conservation groups like the Chesapeake Bay Foundation and says cleaner water has helped create better growing conditions in this part of the river.
I mean, it's helped clean up the Chesapeake Bay, and it's definitely helped clean up the James River, and so our waters are just so clean.
And while the work can mean long days and extreme temperatures, Fisher says seeing the final product makes it worth it. In Carrollton, Jordie Clark, 13 News Now.
And Fisher says one of the biggest misconceptions he hears is that oysters can only be eaten during months with an R, but modern refrigeration and handling allow Virginia oysters to be sold and eaten year-round.